welcome back. Here we have Revolution taking on Str8 Rippin. The winner of this will be getting top 12. We just got our sheet from the commissioner. Here's the sheet. And it is going to be telling us what round means everything because the brackets have changed. And quite frankly, you know, I've never figured out brackets.
Well, the top 12 is going to be a huge accomplishment for both these teams. For Str8 Rippin, if they make it into the top 12, they're looking at a trip to nationals without having to fight through that open bracket. For Revolution, they're pretty much already set in there, but top 12 will mean that they have a strong chance. You know, they expected bigger things with this roster than what they have so far, so they need top 12 just kind of in a mental standpoint.
Well, here's going to be the second look we have seen Revolution play this map. The first time, I'm just going to keep talking about it, we saw as Crim6 put on a show for us, and Strongside's going to be able to take down the Rockets, but he is also taken down, so it is going to be a 2-on-3 situation in favor of Str8 Rippin. Crim6 has that sniper located at the top of his turret. Merkage actually going with the desperation push through the runway. He had sniper, and I guess he got a little bit anxious there, and he pushed for some reason. Not the best scenario, and now we are going to see as the gameplay is drastically going to slow down.
Strong side with the Str8 Rippin sniper. You've got Twin Savior along with their own sniper. Both are going to be on the sword side of the map. I'm just going to sit on the top turret. But T-Squared has the rockets, and he shot the long-range rocket to take out Strong side in the sword. Now he takes Amish up top turret, and T-Squared playing this perfectly.
Yeah, T-Squared's doing an excellent job here. He's going to be moving up to the turret. I can't believe he connected on that first rocket. Spots 3 members of Revolution spawning at the needle. Make that 4 as Crim6 is coming off the respawn. This is a traditional strategy here. We see as Adrenaline is on the snipe tower as well. Merkage is in the opponent's side sword, and Toxic now is fighting out of his base. So things were looking very well for them, but T-Squared's going to be taken out, so now they have to kind of regroup. But Merkage, you know, he's kind of impressed me here this entire time, Chris.
Merkage in the sword with the sniper, and he has been doing pretty well. This is a kind of a name that I guess not many people back in the know. Man, that was a sick no-scope.
What is it about this map, man?
I don't know.
It's just so, okay. Oh, I thought that was a brain as well. So Merkage showing Crim6 that he's not the only one who can make us no pun intended.
Merkage now is going to be charging into the needle. I don't know how I felt about that move. Like we said, getting the top sniper control is always going to be vital, and you can see now T-Squared picking up the new snipers that just dropped. If Merkage had made a move towards the sniper tower, he would have had a chance to potentially take the Revolution sniper and actually run away, but no, it looks like Crim6 is going to get the sniper once again for Revolution.
So, you know, we're really just seeing, you know, drastic pushes through the runway, which is, that was basically the first year of Halo 3, and then everyone knew what was happening as T-Squared is going to try to get this kill. He's unable to do so. But, so how come we're seeing in this game that the runway is important again? Is it just because of sprint, or is it because teams are less aware? What is it?
I got to go with the fact that you can sprint right through the runway so fast. I mean, you can literally get all the way to the other side of the map incredibly quickly, and runway is a very sneaky way to do that. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of runway pushes, a lot of fights going on the sword side. When we talked a little bit last night when we were interviewing, I believe it was Roy, he was talking about on the pit, the sword and training side being the most important.
So Toxic's going to be able to get this sniper. He almost did it. Almost did it. He has 1 bullet to work with. T-Squared is on the push. He is going to be able to pick up the rockets on the training. Adrenaline now will be going with Merkage through the empty. And they are really going for a full-out assault here. But they have to return because T-Squared was taken out with those rockets. So not the best situation because T-Squared couldn't get it going. But now since Toxic's going to get that kill, we may see as a push may happen.
Toxic's doing a sick job getting a headshot and then pretty much embarrassing Crim6 in the sword. And now we can see a 5-kill lead for Str8 Rippin as they're going to be making a push. But real secretly, you haven't seen it yet. Strongside's got the rockets on the Str8 Rippin side of the map. He's making his way into runway, and now he's going to go back to his base.
Yeah, and he is just going to kill Adrenaline over and over and over again with these rockets. And I almost feel bad because Str8 Rippin's in a position where they have to pick, do we keep map control or do we let our teammate just keep getting spawn destroyed?
Well, Crim6 now picking up the rockets, the strong side lost, and now we see the snipers just popping. Crim6 with a horrible rocket.
I think he was just trying to bait him out, you know, like smoking out a groundhog. I know you probably don't know what that is. I'm just a redneck from Virginia, but you throw a smoke in there, and then they come out the other hole, and then you know, blast them. PETA, you know, with this is rated MA. I'm not politically correct, so screw you, PETA.
Yeah, well, apparently he was trying to smoke him out. like a groundhog, is according to Scott. But it didn't work too well, but we now see Crimsix has the Str8 Rippin sniper on top, and they're actually in their courtyard now, strong side with their own team sniper in the sword, and he knows he's about to get charged. No, he's not going to get charged.
Adrenaline really pulling back there. Adrenaline has the overshield as well, so I thought that was going to be a very standard push there, but we are not seeing it. But they are actually coming completely behind Revolution. T-Squared making himself extremely visible, and Strongside really connected with these no-scopes. Good job by Crim6 to clean him up. They're just going to try to stay alive as Crim6 now will be cleaning up that kill on the runway, and Merkage has been spotted.
Crim6 now picking up more sniper ammo and getting out of there as fast as he possibly can, as the entire team for Revolution is now on their side, except for Amish, who somehow is still at the Str8 Rippin sniper tower.
He's doing so well, man.
And this is exactly the type of play you need from a player, just trying to distract everyone at the bottom of the sniper. That way they have to worry about you. You allow your team to push up. But Crim6 getting pretty much the business down in runway with the sniper, going for his classic no-scopes. You know, sometimes, Scott, it's just better to whip out the DMR and get some good shots on someone.
And you know, that really just is all situation-based. If you're in a position where they're pretty much up close, you can have the confidence to pull out that sniper and try to no-scope, but, you know, it's not as consistent as the DMR. You're not always going to hit the no-scope. That's why people when you hit a no-scope, because it's difficult.
You see now as the rockets are about to come up.
Wow.
Crim6 getting a double kill. And there we see from, I believe it was Amish picking up the rockets, and now he's going to be having these rockets on his side of the map. We see T-Squared grabbing the sniper. He's going to be making his way to the bottom Revolution sniper, where he's going to blame Crim6, grab the ammo, and then run all the way back through one way.
All right, so now on the red team, we have Amish Acorns with the rockets, Twin Saviors on the training, Strongside is moving up to the top turret, and Crim6 is now retreating into his own base. We are actually seeing as Amish Acorns is dropping the rockets for Crim6. I guess he's a little self-conscious about his rockets. So now T-Squared will be watching the runway as Merkage is going to push up. Adrenaline's in the green, and Toxic is watching the empty.
A little bit unfortunate for Crim6 right there as the Rockies taking out with the rockets. I don't necessarily know the reason for that switch, as Amish is doing pretty good with the rockets himself, picking up a double kill on his own. So I guess maybe Crim6 just has normally some better rockets. Amish must be feeling it right now.
And T-Squared has spotted a player in sword. It was Strongside, and he is just going to wait for him. He's going to wait for him to pop out in that little window. Strongside realized that he was spotted, and he just got out of there. So now we are seeing really just a standoff here. We're going to be looking for Amish Acorns to get an easy kill in sword with these rockets. Definitely where you want to put these rockets. It's more consistent because you funnel them into that narrow corridor, that narrow open passage, and then you got a guaranteed rocket kill. It's better than putting them in green.
A smart play by Twin Savior there. He saw the evade up, he saw an opening, he went and grabbed it. Doesn't want them to grab the evade and be able to roll right into his needler. And I think these teams are going to kind of wait until these snipers come up again. It's going to be happening in about 10 to 15 seconds, you see. It's going to be 7-11 when these snipers pop. And Strongside's going to be Crimson's going to be most likely waiting for it on the Revolution side. And we've got Toxic, I believe, making his way to grab it on the other side.
You know, Chris, after we commentated that 5-minute round TSs last night, I don't think I can ever look at Pitt the same. That was extremely exciting, and you would expect a 5-minute Team Slayer to really, you know, only end maybe, you know, 10-8, but it wasn't the case.
No, and Crimsix picking off a player right through a crack. And we see now a 7-kill lead for Revolution. Str8 Rippin doing a great job, but it just seems as the game has been going longer and longer. Revolution is just kind of slowly gaining a lead little bit by little bit, and we see now as all 4 members are on the training sniper side for Str8 Rippin. We got Strongside actually hiding in the courtyard, Twin Savior in the runway of the Str8 side. All these players so close in proximity, but for some reason no one has yet to actually make a move, and now we see it as Revolution looking like they want to try to get to the top turret of Str8 Rippin.
T-Squared going on the other side of the map here. We are now looking, he's just trying to get this overshield guy, Twin Savior now. He is only going to get hit once. T-Squared's having a hard time putting this sniper to use just because of the angles. They are 2 kills away from taking game number 2 and being up 2-0 in the series.
And Amish with a sick no-scope to end the game. Revolution looked very strong that game type. Started out Str8 Rippin doing well, and then all of a sudden the weapons started falling in the hands of Revolution, and their strategy of getting the Str8 Rippin sniper tower started to pay off in the end.
I've always liked finishing TSs with 14, 13, 12, 11. You know, it really just shows the collective of the team, you know, the unity, you know, slapping hands.
It just looks pretty on the stat sheet.
It does. It really does. I wish we had the all whites, though. You know, remember that? The all whites when you do the best in each category?
Yes, I do remember that. Back from the Halo 2 days. But so we're going to get into game number 3. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, it's going to be Capture the Flag on Zealot.